Hello, Pisces. This is Grand Madam with your end of the month reading. Pisces, I started off your pre-shuffle with the Sacred Rebel deck, the Energy Oracle deck, the Romance Angels deck, and the Angels of Abundance deck. And this is what I found. Pisces, softly, softly, the tender touch. This means kick into your yin energy, your energy of receptiveness and softness. Instead of going gung-ho like an Aries and charging into a situation, using your yin energy, your feminine energy, will bring you what you want, okay? Now, saying that, also using your yin energy, being still and receiving, being open to receive, this will allow you to take some time and look at yourself. You can examine your emotions, examine your situation, and sit back and really review and see some things that you really hadn't seen before. Now, this is a head over heart situation. Well, this is basically a spirit over heart and a spirit over head situation. It's a spiritual process. And right now, Pisces, it's time for you to get really spiritual. Why? Because you are standing at the door to personal healing and happiness. Okay? You're at the door. You have not walked through it. Right there at the threshold. And Pisces, this tells me you've been through something. You have been dragged. But Pisces, you dragged yourself through the mud too. You walked into a situation that was not good for you. And this card with the community tells me you took your friends with you. And things did not turn out right at all. Now, that's the energy around you. The Romance Angels have given you two interesting cards. Now, Pisces, either you found yourself in a relationship. All right, let me put it to you like this. There were those of you, Pisces, who found yourself in a situation that you thought was true love. You thought you were in the romance of a lifetime. Other Pisceans pretended to the other person that they were their true love, that they would be their romance of a lifetime. And we'll see what happens with that. From the Romance Angels, Pisces, they say declutter. It's time to clean up the mess. This is for both groups of Pisces. Clean up the emotions, clean up the house, clean up the lovers. It's time for you to clean it up, my dear. And after you've cleaned up, it's time for you to realize what you already have. Instead of going gung-ho and full force trying to take what you want. Because that's going to set off a ripple of waves that'll come back at you and tear you apart. Start with your gratitude list. Write down 10 things a day, Pisces, of the things you are grateful for, of the people you are grateful for, of the situations you are grateful for, to see if that doesn't open the door to your prosperity. Okay? That's interesting. Gratitude, true love, deception, threshold of healing and personal happiness, and use your yin energy. Let's see what this is about. I call on the spiritual guides of the Pisces and the collective That's for all those watching this video and all those who will be watching this video who need to hear this message. What's going on with Pisces? I'm using the Kipper deck because they seem to be more descriptive of the situation than the Rider-Waite. However, if necessary, I will clarify with the Rider-Waite. So what's going on with Pisces right now? I call on the Piscean spiritual guides to give me a clear message. Show me what I'm looking at. What's going on with Pisces? Okay, one more, Spirit says. What's going on with Pisces? I'm going to use the obstacles, actions to be taken, and outcome format for this reading. Okay, that one more? Okay, I did go over it, didn't I? Okay, this is it. So let's cut, take it from the center. Thank you, Spirit. Take the 3 off the top. These are the wild cards. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move them on the side. Obstacle. Oh, a gift. That's interesting. Pisces, either you're going to be giving a gift or receiving a gift. However, this gift is not being received well. Mature male. Mature man, a mentor or older person you're involved with, is part of this gift. Maybe that's the person you gave the gift to, or tried to give the gift to, or received the gift from. Privileged lady. This could be you, Pisces. Young, very attractive, and affiliated or connected to this mature man. That looks interesting already. And they are an obstacle to you. Well, courtship. So, Pisces, is the courtship of the mature man and the young woman an obstacle to you? Official person. Oh, did they get married? And concerned. Pisces, your obstacles, or your obstacle, what's keeping you from what you want, is this courtship between this older man and younger woman. Course of action, message from an official person. Imprisonment. Imprisonment in the mind, imprisonment in the body. Change. You're going to have to change your thinking, Pisces. You may have received a message, or you may have sent a message. And the response to that message is to change how you see things. It's also time for a journey, Pisces. You may be on a spiritual journey, you may be on a train, you may be getting ready to take a trip. That might be your best course of action, to go away and leave it all alone. Yep, distant horizons. Distance yourself from these two people. And distance yourself either from a wealthy man or with a wealthy man. The outcome is you are on a whole new journey. This is the journey to spiritual pathway. You're taking a look at what happened, and you're ready to start afresh, start a whole new way of seeing things, a whole new way of doing things. Pisces, whatever happened between you and this couple has turned you around. The situation is dead. So whatever was going on between you and this couple in courtship It's over. And from what it appears that the gift came from the couple, mature woman, Lady Susan. I'm going to put some more cards down before I speak on Lady Susan. Bad health. Oh, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. This scenario has made you sick. Thievery was involved. Something was stolen. It could be love. It could be money. But this is a card of a liar, cheater, stealer, a thief. This is bad karma, Pisces. Real bad karma. And this is house. This is marital property, real estate property. This is a home. Someone stole someone's home. This is something. Okay. As I said, I was going to get back to the mature woman. Now, this is what I'm feeling. This mature woman I call Lady Susan. She's a character in a film called Love and Friendship. Lady Susan is an older woman who lives off the hospitality of men. In other words, she doesn't pay her rent, her lovers do. Now, I see a situation where the Lady Susan type personality is dead. But not before bad health and the scamming, a real estate scam, has taken place. Did someone steal a house from you, Pisces? Or were you the one who had taken someone's house from them? Okay, now we're going to look at the wild cards. And they're going right up under him. The house was your expectation. Pisces, you wanted the house from day one. And you planned and figured out a way to get it. Pisces, did you take those people's house and you got it from the main mail? Oh my goodness, Pisces. Okay. Pisces, some of you, not all of you Pisces, played Lady Susan's game. And because he paid the rent, you could prove that he was taking care of you in a court of law. In that court of law, you had the receipts with the signature of the main male. And now, if you're not married to the main male, Pisces, you get palimony. Or at least you get some type of separate maintenance. You get money, and you get the house. Now, I'm going to put some more cards down on this because this sounds juicy. Because this is obviously a third-party situation. Older man married to or it says courtship. It doesn't say marriage yet. So it's the older man, younger woman, and you. That's a three-way situation. You could have been business partners. But you were definitely lovers. There was a child involved, or childish behavior, or childish expectations. Here's the main female. Okay, Pisces, this could be you. You could also be a woman with a child. Some of you do have children, females. And it was discussed with the main male in the family room in private that you would keep the house. Reputation's intact with high honors. And you got the unexpected income. So you got paid, Pisces. Some of you Pisces got paid for your toil and labor. Or you got a bonus on the job. But Pisces, some of you were pretending to be who you were not. And your friends knew it. Or you also were pretending, some of you were pretending to your friends. And you got your sudden wealth. And that falls right on the house, the main man, family discussion, and hard labor. So, what we have here, not all of you, some of you Piscean feminines thought you had true love and ended up in a third-party relationship that has since died and has sent you on a spiritual trek, a spiritual journey to find out who you really are. For other Pisces feminines, you pretended to be a true love to a wealthy man and got yourself a house. So, what happened? That situation puts you in a bag. It puts you in a place of sorrow. That's why you were at the door, the threshold of the door to personal happiness and the door to healing. Because it wasn't an easy task. And it wasn't an easy task. You may have gotten the house for some of you Pisces, but you lost the man. That house that you wanted, that sudden wealth that you enjoyed, was the big payoff. It was the, what do you call it? When you're dealing with wealthy people sometimes, especially rappers, when it's over, they give you a goodbye. I call it a goodbye gift. I don't know what they call it. A goodbye gift. Because it's over. It's dead. Your relationship to the wealthy man is over. And that's what hurts you so. Well, Pisces, he feels that you played him for money and a house. He feels you were only in this relationship with him because of his money and what you could get out of him. That's not for all Pisces. That's for this particular Pisces that won the house. Others of you, I don't see marriage and I do not see a divorce. So we're talking about single people here. It was a third-party relationship that came to a sudden and abrupt ending. And now it seems like all three of you are going in separate ways. Someone was paid off, and now the courtship, the original courtship, remains intact. But now the Pisceans that did the Lady Susan routine on the wealthy man to get the house and the money, now, my darling, you're appearing as a false person to your friends. And they feel uncomfortable around you because they now don't know who you really are. That's one scenario. The other scenario is they are shaking their heads with, how in the world did you blow that? I don't know what to say, Pisces. I mean, there's no advice on this other than hold your head up. Rest. Meditate. You've already started a spiritual journey. Guess what? That relationship was a spiritual journey, and it was a wake-up call for you, Pisces. For that Pisces, the Lady Susan Pisces, because that's not the first man you jilted out of money. He wasn't the first one. I hate to say it, but he wasn't the first sucker. He's one of many. But Pisces, for you, this well may be the last. Because this time you got hurt real bad. Really, really bad. Playing that game. And you've been playing this game for a while. For those other Pisceans who were in true love or thought you were having true love, let me see what I can do. Hold on a second before I use this, because I do not want to end this on a down note. I'm going to ask the cards. Okay, the Lady Susan Pisces, you've grown up after that. But now you're going to have to deal with yourself, and you're going to have to. It's not about what you did wrong. The whole scenario was wrong. But you don't believe in right and wrong. You just believe in what you want. You believe in, I have the right to take what I want to take. Alright, I'm going for the other Pisces. I'm going for the Piscean females or the Piscean males who thought they had a real true love. Give me, hold on, wrong cards. Romance angel cards. Spirit, Piscean spirit, give me a reading give me information on those Pisceans, masculine and feminine and non-binary, who believed that they had true love but were found out that they did not. Give me a reading. What advice do you have for them? Declutter and do your gratitude list. Don't forget that. And let's see what else we can have for them. I'm going to do a full spread real quick. This is for the Pisces who believe they were in true love. And I'm going to do it at a Celtic spread. Current energy. Look, my darlings. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love yourself first. It's not a cliche. It's a commandment, my darlings. Love yourself first so you won't be so easily deceived the next time. Focus on your finances and your career right now. Divine timing is at work. So listen, while you're focusing on finances and career and getting yourself back together and healing, the divine is working on your behalf to bring you a real true love. But let me tell you, now you know the difference between true love and fake love. Okay? You know the difference. So when you see this clown coming your way again, you're going to turn around and go the other way. You're done with the one-sided love affair, unrequited love. You're done with it. It's in your past. This is the past position. It is safe for you to love after you have learned to love yourself first. Maintain your self-respect. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. After you have learned to love yourself first. What's crowning you? You're going to level up. The next relationship you find yourself in will be a committed one. You will have leveled up. Right now you're separated from the one you love. But for some of you, the chemistry is still there, which means you're still attracted to that person even after you found that they were fake. But for some of you, I do believe, well, let's see what happens. Because here's the honeymoon card. That means that, I'm not sure if that's the fake person, but be careful because they're coming back with an offer to take you on a trip. If you're emotionally strong enough to take the trip, take it with some friends. And see how they act on the trip. Don't fall into that same pit of deception. Your love life could be impacted by children. That's your hopes and dreams. You want children. You want a family, or you already have a family. And when they left, they hurt the children too. So Be very, very, very careful. And here's the card. Outcome, initial outcome is one of passion. You still have passion for this person. But you need to sit down for a nice heart-to-heart talk before you take this honeymoon trip, okay? For some of you, the person will be returning for closure because they feel like they don't like the way things ended and they feel like a dirtbag. For others, they're coming in to reconcile. Be careful. You do not want to repeat that same cycle of deception. Past relationship, what past life relationship to me can mean the most recent past, can mean something that ended 2 weeks ago. That's uppermost in your mind right about now. And trust is going to be, you're right, trust is going to be an issue. See, if the person's words align with their actions, then you can give them a little more trust. But start them at 0. And the outcome, wow, is free yourself. Free yourself from the deception. Free yourself for true love to come your way. Because if you stay stuck with that person, you're blocking the blessing of real love. That spirit is working. That spirit is working. The divine is working on for you. Okay? And that's it, Pisces. This is Grand Madam, sending you much love. Mwah.